Hello Physical Fiends, it is Jordan here with another worth of purchase. Today I'm taking a look at Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which arrived to digital stores today. But this is Physical Paradise. I only care about physical video games, and this will have one. A very important one too. I will detail all of that later in the video, but there are links in the description and pinned comment if you just want to order it. So, this Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection contains so many Mortal Kombat games, I'm not even going to list them all because it's just overwhelming. But the focus is on the 4 main arcade games and then various editions of them. You can actually separate them into 4 different categories. So you get Mortal Kombat 1 to 4, the arcade versions. Then, a handful of console versions for each of them. Then, a handful of portable editions for most of them. And then finally, the oddballs. The ones thrown in just because why not? It is a lot. But despite being a lot, it is not comprehensive. Mortal Kombat is popular and appeared on so many systems over the years that it would be practically unwise to include them all. I do think the biggest weak point of this collection is that lack of being fully comprehensive, but I'll stress I totally understand why. And the fact that's the weakest aspect means that overall, it is an astounding package for MK fans, and I am nitpicking. Is it sad we don't get the Game Boy Color version of Mortal Kombat 4, or maybe the Dreamcast edition? Yeah, I guess. Mortal Kombat 2 on the Master System? I won't lose sleep over it, but it would have been fun as a curiosity. But what is here is more than enough to satisfy, and who knows, if there's a Volume 2, maybe they could fill out the lack of mainline games with these smaller ports of older games, like MS-DOS versions, where are you? At least we get to experience the truly awful Game Boy version of the original game, where you have to input the special moves in slow motion in order for them to register. Ports like this gave Game Boy a bad name. And yet we also get to experience the full redemption with the Game Boy version of Mortal Kombat 2, which against all odds is actually pretty good. Absolute night and day in terms of quality. Aside from the visuals and fewer special attacks, it plays nicely. Gloriously, you can now experience Mythology's Sub-Zero, which no matter how many people tell you how terrible it will not prepare you. Nobody is ready for this. I had it on my PS1 back in the day. I knew it was bad, I still played it, and yet playing it again today, I still can't believe how ill-advised of a game this is. It belongs in the pantheon of worst games of all time. This collection also includes Special Forces, which I did not play back in the day, but it seems like a Metal Gear Solid wannabe. It got 28 on Metacritic, and I love the fact that it's here. I can't wait to delve into the schlock more. Then there are like the weirdly out-of-time Game Boy Advance games, Deadly Alliance, and Tournament Edition, which are really from a different era in the franchise, and it is nice that they're here, but it does worry me, why now and why not in a Volume 2? Does that mean they don't intend to follow this up? I hope not, because the PlayStation 2 games are absolutely excellent as well. These 2 GBA games are basically the same game, but the Tournament Edition has more stuff. And oddly, as strange as it may seem to say, but these games probably have the most content out of all the other games in this collection, because they include the Crypt feature, where you earn coins during arcade mode to unlock stuff. So aside from just fighting, there is that to keep you very busy. I love that in the home console version, and I'm interested to see what it's all about in the portable edition. I love Mortal Kombat, at least the non-reboots ones. I am utterly awful at them, but there's something about the characters, the lore, that really pulled me in as a kid. And this is a collection that's basically heaven for me. Developed by Digital Eclipse, they always go above and beyond when it comes to presentation. It's truly remarkable what they've put together. There is an entire documentary laid out in their trademark way, excellently presented, between video clips and pictures, and a few words to add context. There's a music player, there are character profiles where you can see all their ending screens and read up on all the lore if you're as weirdly into it as myself. Of course, it doesn't feel quite as fulfilling just looking it up rather than battling your way to the end screens yourself, but it is cool to refresh your memory without having to do it again. Each game comes with tons of features. It's not all universal, like some you can make the fatality time limit infinite, some you can only extend it. You can change difficulties for the arcade games, unlock all the secret characters, cheat menus, and so on. There's a rewind feature, a moves list on screen, which is fantastic. It really is an ultimate collection that serves the legacy of the franchise extremely well. And of course, there is online. I don't believe it is cross-play, which is a shame, and it does limit the availability of finding other players, but personally, I will not play online anyway, so it's not a thing for me. Now, before I get into the physical details, if you are new to this channel and you like physical video games, then hit that subscribe button. It will be the best thing you do today. I promise. You'll get news, updates, impressions, alerts on rare game restocks, discounts, many things that you'll be glad you subscribed for. Trust me, okay? Now, in terms of the physical release, it's a little bit complicated, but not too much. So, the physical release is happening later this year, on December 12th. There is a retail physical release on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and very interestingly, Nintendo Switch 2. And that Nintendo Switch 2 cartridge is a proper cartridge. It is not a game key download. By the time this releases in December, it will only be the 19th proper Switch 2 cartridge, and it's great that Atari are supporting the Switch 2 physically. I hope this is a success and they continue to do so in the future. We need this to do well. It's also getting a Deluxe Edition on all 3 consoles. And this Deluxe Edition comes with the game, a magnet, arcade cabinet cards, arcade flyers, a steel book, mini marquees, and a lenticular card. It looks very nice. And if you want to order any of these, you can do so via the links in the description and pinned comment. VGP are a really nice company and will ship the Collector's Edition worldwide for free. Even the standard edition if you go past their threshold. It's a great way to support me and a great company. Plus, you have a chance of winning a $10 discount coupon on a weekly basis if you purchase via my link. However, that is not all, because Limited Run had to stick their foot in the door and get a piece of the action. Sadly, you can't order these anymore, but for posterity's sake, they did a standard edition for Xbox Series X, but also compatible with Xbox One. And they did a massive collector's edition for each console, which came with a Goro statue, art book, arcade token, and a pin set. As I said, you can't order these anymore, but I'm sure VGP will get copies of this in the future at some point. Would I buy the physical release? Well, I will be definitely getting the standard Switch 2 edition. 1, because it's an awesome collection. 2, to support Switch 2 proper cartridges, and 3, I don't think the Deluxe Edition is anything too special for me to grab that, like I'm not a steelbook guy, so the standard Switch 2 physical release, it is for me. But yeah, this is a fantastic collection, and I'm extremely happy with how it's turned out. Is it as comprehensive as it could be? No, but it's still an overwhelming amount of classic Mortal Kombat, and fingers crossed it sells well enough to do a Volume 2 with the PS2 era games. Let me know, are you picking this up? Did you pre-order it already? Which consoles are you going for? If you want to order it, please do so via the links in the description. That massively helps support me and the channel in the best way possible, and I do hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care.